Hotter temperatures, more droughts and landslides and rising sea levels are just some of the issues that many Pacific Islands are grappling with. The Fred Hollows Foundation, which provides eye health care in Papua New Guinea, is driving the conversation about how the healthcare sector can withstand the effects of climate change. Laura Tupou travelled to Papua New Guinea to see the foundation's work.
These solar panels are New Zealand designed, fixed to the Madang Eye Clinic to ensure it has a more stable power source.
In the past, it's not easy. So if we had this outage, then we won't do much.
That's because hydropower is a common electricity source.
When there is drought, the water level is very low. So the power station, the supply, cannot come through.
That means power cuts are part of normal life.
Sometimes it's for an hour, sometimes it's probably 3 to 4 hours, and then probably at least in a week we get 1 or 2 blackouts.
Power cuts are so common, even here at the General Hospital in Port Moresby, the country's largest hospital. They've been without power all morning, so they've had to switch on their 12 generators, but the administration block behind us hasn't quite made the cut. They'll have to do without.
Having electricity is uncommon. Only about 13% of the population has power. And it's not just electricity supply that people and businesses have to grapple with, but water too.
In town, we have this water outage. It can go for maybe weeks or even on a whole day.
That means all surgeries have to stop and be postponed.
For the theatre, you need the water for sterilizing and the instruments and everything else.
So the whole place shuts down if the water supply is not good?
Mm-hmm.
So when climate change, it brings a lot of erosions, it brings flood, and then it also, like when drought comes up, then you get dirty water.
Not conducive to a sterile work environment in healthcare. Meanwhile, PNG is getting hotter and the sea level is rising.
Some parts of the places in PNG now where the rivers are flowing, where the sea is, and the villages, the nice villages around the beach have been washed away, and the sea level rises and goes into,
The buildings also have to be upgraded. Most of them were built in the 60s and 70s before the impacts of global warming were known.
We have only like 2 seasons, rainy and wet and dry season. Most of the times we don't get cyclone, but sometimes the wind is very, very strong, and then it affects the facilities as well. It blows off the roof.
All of these realities are what healthcare providers and others have to face, because as well as providing eye care in PNG, Fred Hollows Foundation also wants to ensure their work can continue long into the future.